you dream of becoming a race car driver, but have no idea how to get started? Maybe you live in a place that doesn't have any racetracks. Or maybe you don't have enough money to buy a race car. Or maybe you're the first person in your family to ever race and have no racing connections whatsoever. Wait, that was me 2 years ago. Well, in any case, becoming a race car driver is quite a difficult challenge, but one I believe that you can do a lot easier than I ever could. And it all starts with this new program called ChatGPT. But what is ChatGPT? And is it the key to unlocking your racing dreams? So here's what I've learned about ChatGPT. ChatGPT is an AI chatbot that allows people to give it commands, and it gives pretty accurate responses. But what I'm interested in is seeing how it responds to our critical question. Can you make me a race car driver? As an AI language model, I cannot physically make you a race car driver, which is completely fair. The same reason why you can't become one by a simple snap of your fingers. What? But I can certainly provide you with some information and advice on how to become one. Let's see what it provides us. Start with driving courses that teach basic driving techniques, including braking, acceleration, and steering. When it came to my driving skills, I took my time learning on a simulator called iRacing because I have no racetracks at my hometown whatsoever. But at the same time, I also understood the fundamentals of racing. How to find your braking points, how to corner well, developing consistent lap times. A lot of that came from the simulator. Participate in local events such as go-karting, autocross, or track days. And that's interesting because I also learned of this go-kart track about 2 hours out from where I'm at. But what I found most interesting is that they had a rental league available for anybody who had no racing experience at all. And it was this racing league that offered me the chance to become a better racer and eventually win my very first championship. But we're not done yet. Networking is crucial for building relationships and finding opportunities in the racing industry. If it weren't for my time spent in the iDrive system, I would not have met the people that I am with today. People like Mazdagaitis, Bobby Krug, Stephen Marshall. I wouldn't be up here in this new Ignite class, and also I wouldn't be having this little sponsor right here. But more about that later. Also, if you've learned anything from this whole interaction between ChatGPT and myself, boop the like button. I'm really interested in seeing how many people have learned from this. There are sophisticated racing schools that can help and teach you about the technical aspects of racing. I actually have connections towards that sort of thing. With Bobby Krug, I realized that he is one of 2 people that work for Skip Barber Racing School, a program that allows people to learn about racing in Formula cars as well as GT cars. And with those connections in place, it gives me all the more incentive to join Skip Barber Racing School in the near future. Racing can be an expensive sport. Look, it is, it just is. And finding sponsorship can help cover the cost of equipment, travel, and entry fees. I cannot agree more with this point right here. You see, when Sharpe Racing was created, we realized that having sponsorship was a necessity. And that's where we've come to our very first business partnership with Bobby Krug Racing Services, powered by Global Force Kart Sport. It's important for all of us to be aware of what each person's business is and how we can promote that to the best of our abilities. We are completely new to this. It's something that we have to learn on a case-by-case basis. But how can we take the words of ChatGPT and tailor it towards your specific situation? What type of racing do you want to do? What tracks do you have around you? What kind of connections do you have or need to create? All of these questions and more will be answered in a new series that I will call Now I Need to Get Back on Track. Quite literally. As in, like, right now. Right now I need to go. I need to go. See you later.